950 KBMW. Charitable Office here for another edition of the Snap Spotlight, brought to you by Snap Fitness in Wapton, your locally owned gym in Wapton. And as we like to do, we kind of rotate with the between the three schools, Breckenridge, Wapton. So it's time for a North Dakota State College of Science student. And perfect timing because their volleyball playoffs are about to start. Bailee Brommenschenkel. How's it going today, Bailee?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. And I'm sure you're very excited for the playoffs to be right around the corner.
Yep, very excited.
Yeah, after you guys had an outstanding regular season. And before we get into the how the regular season's been going and stuff, I'd like to know kind of your journey, how you ended up at North Dakota State College of Science from Ada Borup High School.
Well, if I'm being honest, I didn't know Wapton was a place. And then my dad pointed it out to me, and I reached out to Coach, and she let me come here, and it's been the best experience of my life. So.
Well, I'm sure she was thinking you were kind of a diamond in the rough then. She was probably kicking her, or Coach Pesa was probably kicking herself not having you land on her radar then.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I got you. What were your first impressions meeting with Coach Jane Pesa?
At first, I didn't know how to read her, but once you are a sophomore here at NDSCS, it's a way different atmosphere, and it's nice. She's a very nice person.
That's funny because that was actually my next question. The biggest difference between your experience as a player from your freshman year to your sophomore year. I'm sure the freshman year, a little intimidating hopping into a college environment.
Yeah, even playing, it's a whole lot different. You feel different, and it's a lot better.
Did you have some sophomores that were ahead of you that kind of made the transition a little better, that were kind of like, oh, this is stuff I wish I had known when I was a freshman?
Yes.
Oh, good for any of that come to mind for you guys? I'm trying to think of some of the players that graduated last year.
Like Ashton and Megan. So.
Oh, gotcha.
They're all pretty good leaders. So.
Okay, good. Good to hear. You guys had a fantastic season last year too, so I'm sure there was kind of high expectations to keep that rolling and coming into this season.
Yep. Coach always has a pretty good program, and she has pretty high standards for us. So we just work hard and listen to what she says.
Yeah, that's it. That's a good way to go about it. And could you tell me about what your initial reaction was when you found out you were one of the nation's leaders in blocks per set?
It was pretty exciting. I had no clue, honestly, and it's fun. I love blocking. I love volleyball.
Mm-hmm. Was that kind of your bread and butter in high school? Is that kind of how you earned your way into the lineup? Was your blocking skill, or were you more kind of the offensive threat when you played at Ada Borup?
Honestly, no. I was more of an offensive threat because I was outside in high school. I wasn't even in the middle.
Oh, really?
And I didn't even care about blocking that much. I would only block like 2 a game or something, so it's really fun.
If you run into your high school coach, you might say, what were you doing back then?
I know. I should.
I got you. And Coach Pesa has always been a star when it comes to developing her players. How would you say that she has helped you develop as a player as well as, getting the best out of you on a nightly basis?
She's helped me grow not only as a player but as a person too. She pushes us really hard in practice, which I appreciate, and she stays on us and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, and I know that, she moved you to a new position, so she definitely knew what she's doing with you.
Yeah, I was actually a right side first when I came in here.
Oh, gotcha.
For a few weeks, and then she moved me to the middle, and I was like, all right, here we go.
Was it kind of more she thought you would do better there, or did she think it was more something that the team needed, or both?
I think both.
Okay, makes sense. Well, it worked out for the best, obviously, and one of the nation's leaders. And I can't really think of a player that's climbed that high up on the blocks per set in my time covering NDSCS. So, like I said, she knows what she's doing. You guys have a 20-6 record on the year, and that doesn't happen if your team's not gelling well. How would you describe the team's chemistry and how you guys build these connections?
It's pretty good. We're still working on it, but we've come a long way.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it'll be fun to see what we can do.
I think you said you're doing kind of some team building stuff this week.
Yep.
Oh, that's fun that you guys emphasize that as a big thing going into the playoff season.
Yep.
And you guys make pretty quick work of your foes. A lot of sweeps on the year. Do you guys kind of take pride in that? That you're just like, okay, we're getting these guys done in 3 sets.
Yeah, I think Coach appreciates it as well as everyone else. We can get out of the gym earlier, but we just work hard so we can keep winning.
Kind of keep everybody healthy that way too, make them quick.
Yeah, it's really tiring when you have to play 5 sets
yep.
a few times a week. So.
And speaking of tiring, I bet that tournament was pretty tiring. You guys head out to Iowa to do that and played some fantastic competition. How was that experience kind of taking on some teams that are kind of a new level for you guys?
That was fun. That was a really good experience for our team because we had to play against the highest level of competition in the nation, which is very fun. And we took that to our advantage, and we actually improved, and it was fun.
Gotcha. And you guys have the playoff opener on Sunday, as I said. You guys host Botno at noon. How does the mentality or your approach change when the postseason starts? Or do you kind of just say, let's just keep doing what we've been doing?
Just keep doing what we've been doing. Work hard, stay positive, and hold each other up. So.
Gotcha. And what's the recruiting process been like for you so far? You don't got to give me too many details or anything about particular schools or anything, but just as far as from high school getting recruited to now getting recruited by four-year universities.
I'm just kind of keeping my options open because I don't know where I want to go exactly yet, but I kind of want to move far away, so I'm just waiting until I find the right one. So.
Gotcha. And what are your plans for after volleyball as of now? Or do you got the major picked out, or are you kind of just doing your generals now?
I'm doing my generals right now, but I want to be in the healthcare field.
Oh, good for you.
Yep.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add regarding your sophomore season?
It's been a fun year. I'm glad I came back for the third time, so.
All right.
It's fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining Bailee Brommenschenkel. And once again, go check her out, as well as the rest of the North Dakota State College of Science volleyball team as they play Dakota College of Botno at noon, and that's going to be at home. So you guys can knock that game out, and I'll let you know the other games coming your way on our Snap schedule reminder for the upcoming week. And we'll start off with today, Wahpeton football versus Turtle Mountain, and that's going to be at 7 p.m., and Wahpeton plays that at home for their regular season finale. As I said, NDSCS volleyball taking on Dakota College of Botno on Sunday. North Dakota State College of Science football also in action at home, 2:30 p.m. against Vermilion Community College. And then Tuesday, Breckenridge football opens their playoffs at Monaga at 6 p.m. And then Wahpeton volleyball is against Grand Forks Central at 7 p.m. That's a home match. NDSCS volleyball, if they do win on Sunday, will play again on Wednesday. And then Thursday features BW girls swimming at Fargo Davies and Wahpeton volleyball at West Fargo Cheyenne at 7:30 p.m. Or 7 p.m. So thank you all so much for tuning in for the Snaps Spotlight. And we'll get you back to the music after a quick word from our sponsor.
Snap Fitness, your locally owned gym in Wahpeton, wants to have you join their workout family. Snap offers personal training, and owner Renata Fobb will even write up workout plans for you. If you're an athlete in the Twin Towns, Snap Fitness will help you make sure you're prepared for the upcoming sports season. To all the retired athletes over 65, Snap Fitness participates in the Silver Sneakers Insurance Program, and most major insurances reimburse for memberships to Snap. Stop by Snap Fitness today and ask about their membership packages. They're located at 102 7th Street South in Wahpeton.